God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop! And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Well, I threw up during a sermon and beat up the
Holy fuck!
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzik... My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally. Even though she's so unused to it. When I tie...
What boys are you looking for?
It's no secret.
I'll be glad...
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a left. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart...
Ah, everyone who was at the semi, they caused such a ruck.
Well, I know.
Well, a big force left the castle this morning. And they were ambushed in the ravine. A terrible massacre.
Folks do like talking about it.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself, and most likely...
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up.
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are...
Surely not all of them. Well, thank you, in any case.
Hope. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grain.
I need to plough too.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you? Look out!
And nor should you.
Except I don't have a bullock.
Good day. What do you know about...
Nobody knows what...
Well, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
What do you know?
Nobody knows what... Tell me, how...
If they weren't lying, he's seen 10 winters.
Herzlich willkommen.
What do you know?
Von Berghoff sent his men to Nebarkov.
Wiedersehen.
Where will we find them? What do you think, Viviana? Go! I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. Well, this must be that chapel. Now to the right, and down to the woods. Go! The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. They rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
Stop gaping and
Easy! Nice and slow. Easy! Nice and slow. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior. In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should...
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. After all, the Lord...
Well, you know how...
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? And the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just...
The cream of the That bastard Von...
It looks like you crushed them badly.
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein in this page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain?
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes! You're
I'll be done.
You won't get me!
Come on,
What's your game, eh?
that's it! Nice going!
Take that!
We're going to get you, poor son!
He's got no chance alone!
You won't get away with that, bastard!
Fucking swine! I owe you one, old man. Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword? Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of travelling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently I was the parish priest in Uzhit.
So.
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not going to dig graves for those fuckers.
It might not please our Lord.
Who gives a damn about such scum?
Anyway, what a...
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always...
What castle?
Nabokov. Although... So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
I can't tell you.
I see. We all have our secrets, don't we?
You too?
Of course. But some people's secrets are bigger than others. Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. Got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah! Go! Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you are the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service...
Did I hear correctly that...
Ne credas aurum. Perhaps not, but I am.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is... Am I to understand, Sir Knight?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his...
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in...
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened, but I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's arm, and I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything. But as you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a... But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure.
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to parley with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How might... Maybe I should throw you in the same...
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want to parley. So we're...
You won't get rid of me that easily! Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo.
If you help me, I'll let them go.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
Right. That must hurt. No chance. Crocodile there.
Come on! Let's see what you got! Don't
You're no match for us, fucker. You're gonna fuck with us. It's bad luck. You bastard. For a gift. Show what you're made of. Hey, get it! Take that, scum.
You let him on nicely.
Too slow. Let him have it. Hey, that's the...
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
You don't get away with that, bastard.
You're going bad luck.
You let him on nicely.
Watch out! It's a rebellion!
You won't get away with that, bastard!
Help me with him!
He's done.
I'll hack your ass off!
Don't get around, eh? Don't kill him! This one's mine! I've been waiting for you, scum! You won't get me! I took him down!
Come on! Let's see what you're made of!
Which way is up? Don't spare him!
No mercy!
Thanks to God and the blessed...
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword. Likewise. But what the hell was that all about? Looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Berghoff's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his. Eric? Where is Eric? Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late!
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond? What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
I'm not done with you yet.
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog. You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, he wouldn't be alive without me.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about— I have to admit, your father did a good—
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the— if either of us has a chance.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Burgov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry.
I'll be free before you— And surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And
who would pay a ransom?
And he's close by. Unlike Lord
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think— and I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings one way or another. He won't have any need for you. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you.
It's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
Ugh. You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No! We've got to flee now!
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov. Also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in
Habsburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Berghoff and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
Von Berghoff maneuvered us into it. It was easy to win us over. Zizka here attacked us first, and then von Berghoff. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Berghoff all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what...
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Berghoff is traitor-in-chief.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Berghoff, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Berghoff.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Yeah, war is a nasty biz, but your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Did you want to kill von Berghoff?
Of course. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Berghoff's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too.
Harassing a bit? No offence, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force, and almost the whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face, or he was already...
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Berghoff instead of telling him you were at Nebakov? if he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so far. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to... While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand...
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
How did he manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about this.
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us.
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my... He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives.
What are we going to do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots there. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last...
Is medicine another of your skills?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a...
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench...
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child, and then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort.
Oh, fucking hell. God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
By the lesser evil, do you mean our new ally whose eye you almost put out?
I'd like to hear what you think of him.
I think deep down he's a good fella. It's just, well, he tends to overdo the whole notion of the end justifying the means.
And that's bad.
It's never good to accept death as a permanent part of your life. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, eh?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. Someone from Prague was supposed to be bringing this God's Finger thing.
God's Finger? What's that?
I have no idea.
We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for the salvation of their souls.
I'll need to get a spade first.
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Benedictus vi venit, nomine Domini. Hosanna in excelsis. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini. Et lux perpetua luciat eis. Te decet hymnus Deus in Sion. Et tibi videtur vocum in Jerusalem. Exaudi rationem meam. A te omnis ca...
Do you know anything about Teresa?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life?
Aye. So do you know what she's...
Why? Did you...
Well, like you said, I'd like to see her again when we get...
I didn't hear anything new about her, but if she likes you...
Do you know where I can sleep in the castle?
You'll find your bed in that tiny little...
Who's looking after the...
Well, whoever it is...
Wait, so you weren't kidding?
I'm afraid not. That little evening escapade of ours, and your sermon in the church... Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff.
So what are you gonna...
I don't know. But I'm too old for...
that's cool. I need something to eat.
grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini, et lux perpetua Deus in Sion, et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem, exaudi rationem mea, a te omnis caro veniere. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini, Hosanna in excelsis.
Do you think we did enough for those?
We did what was...
That's good.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out.
Oh, Godwin...
No, wait. You'll... Come to...
Yeah, maybe next time then. I'm sorry.
Where can I sleep?
But I'm sure there's a place for you. You'll find a free bed and... Farewell. And take a bath, for goodness sake. You look off.
Well, are you ready? You really have to try this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the...
Let's not worry about that now. You have a unique chance to try it out.
Schwarzpulver. It may stink, but it's damn...
And quite dangerous if you don't know...
How do you see...
It's not that hard.
It'd be better if...
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a... First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad.
Have you ever shot
me? But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what...
I've heard of those. Those must...
Good.
Careful now. I don't...
You look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely...
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2.
What?
But don't worry, I'm sure...
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. Oh, mercy.
Whoa! A hit! Great! Great!
My God, this really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls!
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot.
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically...
I told you so. No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard.
It's definitely not for me.
What?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you have...
And if you have all the saints on your side...
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead. You do what you want, but keep out of...
Do you have anything else to do? Go.
Michael sent me here to help you load the...
What? But I don't... Your lot killed many of our good men. I feel like...
What happened wasn't my fault. I'm just an ordinary blacksmith, just like you, Obey, your captain. We're both just ordinary commoners. So why break each other's bones for our lords, eh?
Haha. What do us commoners care for noble horses, huh? Well, take the... I tell you, man, you certainly are a hard worker. Let's forget all that shit from before, huh? It's all good. What do you say?
All right. I was happy to help, but you owe me one.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let me know.
Hey, Henry.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're going to have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing, right? I hear we're going back to Rattay tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking Vomp. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged just because I was trying to do the
You did what you could.
Exactly. Thank you, Henry. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the sun. Either way. Well, now it's all...
If you have anything...
Don't worry about me. What about you?
Thanks for your concern.
Maybe not. Enough talk. Let's let the... I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. Like this. These ones here. Oh, come on! like this. These ones here. Here. That'll do me. Roll. Kurva! God's holy britches!
Because I cheat disgracefully? Because you play so deplorable?
Oh, right, that's it. Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again.
And you drink...
Oh, my God. I'd rather catch the attention... Aye. All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy.
Oh, so no more talk of politics?
Indeed.
And can I hear this great...
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just... And it doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also, things always look... The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of...
Not a chance, you idiot.
Who are you calling an idiot?
Only an idiot would waste bandages on those highborn fuckers.
They're injured, just like our men.
Plenty of ours are already pushing up daisies, and these bastards are responsible.
Aye, don't fuck with us, Clara. You're not going to treat them and that's that. Let them die for all I care.
Absolutely not. My potions were good enough when your teeth hurt, though, eh, Jakey?
Oh, piss off, Clara.
Aye, the captain said lock them up, not pamper them.
But they won't be any good to Zhishka if they're dead, you numbskulls.
Stay out of this. We have our orders, Clara.
Are you completely stupid? Let me see them.
Go and take care of our men first. These two can wait.
Aye, they've lasted this long.
Enough.
And what's it to...
I've been told not to treat...
Keep your nose...
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them...
Herman, Littlehead.
Aye, that's him. He took a...
Shut your trap.
I'm afraid I have bad news.
Of course.
Exactly. He said you...
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second... I'm a blacksmith. I can set bones. I reckon Clara can hardly handle...
Thanks a bloody lot.
You should have told us right away that you'll also come in useful to our...
But I'm warning you. If anyone dies on your... Let's go, Jakey.
Henry, you don't know how...
Sam! Is that...
Thank God you're alive.
Ah, don't jinx it. They could
So...
There is. You can tell...
Well, I don't like to admit it, but I was a fool. He was never interested in an alliance with our lords.
Curva, you joined that riffraff?
Leave him alone, Herman. It's not...
I have nothing against you, fellas. Quite the contrary.
You don't have to justify yourself to us.
Aye, then it might not...
Just so you understand, we have our...
I see you're injured. But don't...
Clara?
Aye. She knows all about healing and herbs.
Thanks for not leaving us high and dry.
Aye. Thanks for putting in a good...
Hang in there. How are you doing?
It's not as bad as it looks.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry.
They shouldn't have yelled at you.
So you were more worried about me?
What of it? You're the only woman. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those.
Thanks. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
It seems chance had...
And you know what? I'm glad. The men were betting on whether Zizka would execute you himself.
Only?
Does it matter? You're alive and well. Sorry, I'd love to chat.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you...
I'm sorry, Clara.
There are a lot.
I know a bit about potions.
In that case, I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a wrap. In the meantime, you go to the lower cabin.
What are their names?
Mark, Zverk, and that poor Godsleek. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have...
Listen, I need...
What would you like to...
What should I do about...
Look over the man thoroughly. The fever could be caused by gangrene. He should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile...
Praise the Lord.
Good to see you.
Listen,
Again?
what should I do with...
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, you just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep. But if he's also thirsty, then God help him.
What about bleeding?
Aye. A bandage...